East Bay rapper, entrepreneur, and philanthropist Mr. F.A.B has been giving back to the community for years. Last year, he opened up about his struggle with anxiety, and that led to the creation of Thug Therapy, which then led to an open forum for Black men to share about their mental health stories. And here to talk about this and the event that he's having is Mr. F.A.B. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you, Jay. I
see who you're rooting for tonight.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's the Dubs. We going for it. Lock in time to go. Yeah.
And actually, why don't we start with this, because Steph Curry is really supporting your event that you're having and your desire here to help get men the help that they need with their mental health. So let's listen to Steph here for a sec.
Yo, what's up? Stephen Curry here. Just want to give a shout out and love and encouragement to all my brothers at Thug Therapy. F.A.B, just want to commend you on your leadership and your ability to open up safe spaces for each of us to come in and talk about the importance of mental health. It's extremely important to look after your mental, look after your well-being, take the time that's necessary to take inventory and take stock on what's going on, to be able to deal with the traumas in your life, the pressures in your life, the expectations that are going on, that we all know and deal with and experience, but don't necessarily know how to, comprehend or get that stuff out and be able to have some people to talk to. So just want to shout out everybody who's there, investing in their mental health, and appreciate F.A.B, your leadership in this space as well, and being vocal about and a leader about your mental health, man. So all love to everybody. Hope to connect with y'all soon. And just want to say congratulations on taking that first step and being a part of the movement where we make, mental health not the exception to the rule, but the norm.
What does that mean to you to see that?
It's my brother, man. He and I have established a friendship far beyond basketball and hip-hop. I feel like Steph is just a great human all around. And when it comes to things that are super important, such as safe spaces for men to go out and feel vulnerable and it's okay without being judged, and the skepticism that many people face when they want to open up about some of the layers and traumas that they've dealt with, him supporting that means the world to me, man. So with basketball or not, to me, he's just a great friend. I'm just happy that to have a guy like that stand up and come forth with that in solidarity goes to show it opens up the forum for so many more people to come out and be like, well, I want to be a part of it. I want to contribute, or what can we do? And that's what's been happening. A lot of people have been falling in line, and it's growing and it's expanding. And I'm loving to see these spaces of wellness continue to grow. Not just Thug Therapy, but several others.
When you opened up about having anxiety, did you find more people like Steph and just any people that are like meeting you on the street are like, I'm dealing with that too? And then having that sense of community and you feeling I'm not alone in this struggle. I think is that what you're trying to go for? Is trying to say, like, we can do this together, we can conquer this together?
Of course, the stigma of growing up where we come from is like, oh, you need therapy. Like, man, I don't need no therapist. I don't need none of that. And so we shut it down, and as we hide from it, it grows and it grows and it amplifies. And by the time that it's treated, or by the time that it reaches the surface, it's too late, because we've already done something, we've reacted, and the consequences are far great for us to recover from. But there are several brothers, my brother Kariga, he has these mental wellness programs, and he's laid down the blueprint for many brothers to learn how to organize and galvanize and come together. And as we stand on the precipice of continuing to try to get the Black man and man in general, I don't want people to just think that this is just, oh, only Black people can come. This is open up to all men of all walks of life. Our need to be convivial is something that should be put on the forefront. That is something that is needed for a person to be happy and to be expressive to that, and to have the temerity and courage to want to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that.
And you have this event tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. So it's every other Wednesday.
So you've done it before.
Yeah.
What are people saying to you about what they're getting out of it when they attend?
And that's the beauty about it, is people are coming up like, bro, I've never discussed, some of my childhood trauma, the things that I've talked about. I've never cried in front of somebody I didn't know, And people are like, bro, you really helping me learn how to deal with some things that I'm going through. And tomorrow's event, like, we're doing it every other Wednesday. It's just started off as once a month. but the demand for it and the request for it began to grow. So we was like, yo, let's keep going. My brother Trevor, who runs a program called Oakland, which helps the workforce tremendously in Oakland with employing the youth and many people, he allocated a space, which is the California Ballroom, a place that, you know, he runs, and that's our meeting spot. A mentor of mine, Sadiq, who has so much background and degrees and psychological help and therapeutic work from this angle, he comes in and he, you know, moderates things. And man, tomorrow we have a brother named 19 Keys, which is a very important, he plays a significant role in the thought provoking of what's going on. He has a series called High Level Conversations that he goes all around the world, sitting down with poignant people, getting comprehensive perspectives on how to think and digest thought. And so he's coming out tomorrow, which is a rarity because he's a hometown kid from Oakland, but he travels the world so much he's rarely here. So a free opportunity for people to come get a chance to hear some of his words in person. It's free. It's free. It's like, it's free. It's no charge. Just show up.
And where should people go?
California Ballroom, 1736 Franklin. In Oakland, California. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's free food. The food is catered by Chef Uwe, Hip Hop Barbecue Shack. These people are coming out, and we just, like I say, don't let therapy scare you away when you hear the word. I'd rather say this is locker room talk, where the brothers are in the locker room just expressing some of the things that we're going, and that's how we're dealing with, and we're building, and I love everybody that's been coming out and being open, and we are protecting you guys' space. We're protecting that space to a level of saying, y'all, you safe with me, and I have to be more conscious of that as well.
What have you gotten out of it?
I've been able to vent. I've been able to talk about some of the things that the issues that I realized that I was dealing with or that I was hiding, that I would try to wrap around with success or public status, and I realized that I was no different than anybody else. It had to come to a head. So as I reveal to heal, I've been able to see other brothers like, oh, you going through that too? Like, yo, that's wild.
You just don't feel so alone.
You don't feel alone, you know, parenting, learning how to, you know, get off the ego of being, you know, oh, dad is always right. But fathers, relationships with your significant other, partners, forgiveness, some of the things of, you know, learning just certain themes that we're dealing with and watching brothers come out and talk about it from different walks of life is like, wow, it's wild to see people that may have spent time in prison to people that have been gone away in college and seeing how their struggles are so connected. The nexus and being that. And I'm thankful that as an organizer of this, along with the rest of the people that's helping us, that we're doing this work because it's so necessary. It's so necessary. These brotherhoods of meetings of brothers sitting down, praying together, talking together, meditating together. We have drums coming out from a spiritual diaspora and eating together. This is what's needed. And I'm just happy to be somebody that's on the forefront of assembling. But I only play a small role, as many other people have roles that they play as well. You've created this space. A lot people are taking so much out of it. You've taken it from being something once a month to every other week. Right. And so tomorrow we'll put all this information also on our website, Kron4.com, so people can find out some more about it, get more details. And you're creating this safe space for people, and it's an interesting title, Thug Therapy. But I'm so glad you came in here to chat with us. And it stands for teaching, helping, uniting, and guiding. The Thug Therapy, you know, the hate you gave us is something that we've turned around, and all of the negatives that they've thrown at us or tried to label us with, we've turned them around for positive reinforcements as we refurbish a perspective that hasn't been looked at to a deeper lens. Mr. F.A.B, thank you for coming in and chatting with us. I appreciate you. Good luck tomorrow. You'll let us know how it goes? Yes, of course. Right. Appreciate you guys always highlighting. We'll be right back.